You've been quoted as saying business will never come to Arizona with Andrew Thomas as Attorney General because he engages in political oppression. On what specifically do you base this statement?
Well, the first person to criticize Andrew Thomas seriously was Don Stately. And he criticized him for what he viewed as financial irresponsibility because he spent $3 million on advertisements that mainly were about Thomas with taxpayer funds, and because he increased spending on outside lawyers from $6 million a year to $16 million a year, most of which went to lawyers who had been on a host committee for a fundraiser using taxpayer funds to pay back political debts. The next thing Stapley knew, he was indicted on trumped-up charges, all of which were dismissed, but not before he went through 2 years of hell, over $1 million of attorney's fees that broke him financially and that hurt his health and his wife's health. Meanwhile, at the legislature, Russ Jones got crosswise with Thomas's friends in the legislature. He was indicted on trumped-up charges. They all got dismissed, but not before he was had to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars of attorney's fees. The object being intimidation, and I will tell you that it worked. Because when I talked to legislators about endorsements, they would say, I can't even consider it until Thomas resigns, because they saw Jones get indicted, and they didn't want to get indicted. Then he gets into a fight with all 5 supervisors over the needed court case that he wants money from them, and he starts investigating them with a view to indictment. A judge says it's unethical. This is the first of the 3 judges to say that he's acted unethically, that he is the lawyer for the supervisors, and you can't indict your own client, something every first-year law student knows, and says not only is it unethical, but it has the appearance of evil. Then the supervisors want to have their own lawyer because they don't want to be represented by someone who's trying to indict them. That goes to court. The second judge says what he's doing is unethical, and when he starts acting ethically, he can represent the supervisors, but not before. Then he gets into a fight with Sheila Polk. With all these cases accumulating, and he loses every single one, he's got to undermine the objectivity of the judges so that it doesn't appear they're being objective. So he accuses 4 judges of bribery and extortion without any evidence to support that. And a court, not Tom Horne, but a court says, after hearing the evidence, he brings actions for political advantage and for political retaliation. If you have an attorney general like that, businesses will not want to come to Arizona. We will not have an economic future.